Friday, December 15th, 4:59 p.m. New York time. Just completed another week in the equity markets, the stock market. The Dow Jones Industrial Average we're going to go over, stock index, and the 30 companies listed in it. Looking here at a 3-year chart, each candle's a week of the Dow Jones Industrial Average. You look here on the top right, we made new highs of this year, and we broke above, closed above the high of last year. Outstanding, strong like bull. Outstanding. So that high of last year, I will remove. And the high of this year, I'm going to adjust. And I certainly hope whatever investment portfolio you're in of equity products, another name when people say equity products, they're referring to stocks. I hope yours is performing equal or better and made new highs of the year. If not, I highly recommend you consider firing the people that are managing your investment portfolio. You could do better on your own. Facts. There we go, new high of the year. A lot of green. The low of the year was here, the October. Remember, this index represents the 30 largest publicly traded companies in the United States. It's a big week, so I'm going to label the midpoint. You don't have to have a diversified portfolio that includes everything. No, you want to have a diversified portfolio that includes winners. And take responsibility and adjust it. When you have losers, dump them, place it with winners. Be actively involved. Don't outsource it. No. So, we know two things here. The Dow Jones Industrial Average, new high for the year, and we took out the high of last year. Now we'll go by alphabetical order. Look at the 30 companies inside the index. We'll do the same thing. Include 3 years. Each candle a week. So first we're looking here at Apple. You all know what Apple is. Yep. New high for the year. Outstanding. Again, this was last year high, so we took that out a long time ago. Outstanding. New high for the year. This is leadership. So it was the Dow that took a while to catch up to the Apple, but Apple standing. Next one. Amgen, Alpha Mike Golf, November. Here's the high for the year. Now we did make green for the week, higher high, higher low. We're still inside this huge consolidation. We haven't taken out the high of last year there. That's the high of last year. Put this up there. So again, the index, that's right, the index is outperforming this stock. Amgen. Thousand-year high. There we go. Do some house maintenance here. You could learn how to do this too by watching. Here we go. So that's a high of last year. We haven't taken it out. Amgen. So we know right off the bat, the index is performing better than it. Same with Apple. Next one, American Express, Alpha X-Ray Papa. Here's the high for the year. Very close to it. Huge candle for this week. Here's the high for last year. We haven't taken that out yet. A swing point here. For the week, outstanding. Look at that big candle. Nice. Big bullish candle. Been following me for the past few weeks on my Patreon account. Been hearing me say, actually for weeks how this has been bullish, the index. And you know who the winners were. So most of us that have been following me, it's no surprise. We know where the winners are. You don't have to sit at the computer all day long. You can set alerts. Be well of the situation. So American Express, almost at the high of the year. Apple's still doing better. Same with the stock index. Boeing. Look at that. Here's the high for the year. Again, here's the high of last year. I already took that out. So high, new high for the year. Outstanding. Let's adjust this. Boeing, outstanding. 265.52. Or move it up. Double check. 265.52. Oops. So we have Apple and Amazon, new highs for the year. And same with the stock index. Are you writing this down? You could put an order in and buy right now. You could put an order in and buy one share. That would be the high of the prior year. 2001, 2 years ago. You know why, right? Why Boeing has been struggling for the past few years. First, a lot of other companies are taking off like rocket ships. Again, outstanding, made a new high for the year. And again, it's above the high of last year. That was Boeing. Caterpillar, here's the high for the year. We haven't taken it out, but notice what we did here. Again, we had a dump, panic selling, bullish pin bar. That was his October low. Reversal. Here was midpoint, broke above it, closed above it. Nice, broke above it now. Outstanding. So big, huge candle there. I think it's important enough to label the midpoint. So right now we have diversified kind of industries that are making new highs. Apple and Caterpillar and Boeing are different industries, different products, different business models. So it's not just one. No, it's several. Outstanding. And we know the index, the Dow, very well diversified. So again, if you don't want to buy the single stocks, you could buy the index. Charlie, Romeo, Mike, Salesforce. Here's the high for 2021 up here. It's just that. Oops. What did we do here? Oops, that's a lot of oops. So here's the high this year. We didn't take it out. It was 2 months ago. Very close to it. That's Salesforce. Cisco Systems, technology, outstanding. Here's the high for the year. Here's the high for last year. Nope, have not taken it out. And notice here, just shy of testing here, midpoint. So that's not leadership. Charlie, Victor, Mike, Chevron. Well, it's green for the week. Here's the low for the year. Here's the high for the year. Yeah, it's not a winner. Nope, it's real far away. Again, you notice one industry it is. Sturdy fossil fuel company. That's not where the money flowing to. Yes, they're making profits, but the other one's doing, I'm showing you doing better. Disney. Yep, real struggle. Here's the low for the year. Here's the high for the year. Here's a high from before. Definitely struggling this company. Theme parks, movies. It's not where all the money's being made. First, Microsoft, if you know, got approved and merged and bought Activision. That's a good company. Yep. So here's Disney. We had that big impulse move down here, that big red candle, panic selling, huge volume. People want to get rid of it. Labeled the midpoint there. We went up and tested it, filled, and made lower, low, lower, high. That's one reason why I label these midpoints. I have an idea where they may be going to. So I may take the trade bullish up to it, as well as take targets for profits, and then possibly a reversal trade. Dow Chemical, Delta Oscar Whiskey. Here's the high for the year. Here's the low for the year. A huge trading range, a huge candle, but it's inside the range of this year still. Big enough. Now, not a solid body, but it's very close. And because it's a huge trading range, it's important to me. I want to label this. No. Let's fix this one too. That looks lime. Let's change that to yellow. There we go. And we're looking at Dow Chemical. Next, Goldman Sachs financials. Here's the high, 2022. That was last year. We have not taken it out. But 2023 for the high of the year was here. We took it out. We also took out the swing point right here. Strong like bull, nice. That was Goldman Sachs. So let's label that a new high for the year, 386. So it is 386. Some change. 386, 20 cents. Nice. Really fast recovery versus this long, drawn out process of grinding down, fast pump up here. Home Depot, new high for the year. We took out the swing high here and new high for the year here. Nice. About time that changed the rail to Home Depot. Took long enough. So let's leave a midpoint. Then you see a huge volume. Look at this huge volume down here. Yep. It's not like every single one of these companies had news today or yesterday or this week. But again, these are sound companies based on history. Another reason people buying them and their aspect of what's coming weeks, months ahead. More growth in the economy. Positive economic news has been released this week, a lot. They leave interest rates unchanged, or if they start lowering interest rates, say next year or 2 years from now, that helps a lot of broad markets, construction. Honeywell, Hotel Oscar November. Here's the high for the year. Here's the low for the year. Green for the week, higher high, higher low. Did break and closed above here. Nice. Would think somebody would want to own Honeywell. Mm-hmm. This was the high of that prior year. Oops. Or that color was like a line. Ugh. And fix this one. This is the 2021 high. Doing the house maintenance. Got to do it sometime. IBM, outstanding. New high for the year. Wow, look at that. It blew through all these prior year highs. So it's been a nice, strong trend here, helping the Dow a lot. Oops, that went too far. 16634. There we go. Now that's interesting. This candle. Yep, big red candle, big tail on the top, small body, tight body down here. So you may see it reverse some point, go down, and go back and retest that. Yep, it looks like, again, sellers were more anxious to take profits here than many of the other ones. Intel, outstanding. New high for the year. It's wonderful. And here's the high for last year up here. So big difference how some of these technologies ones are doing. We also know there's been issues with the chips. Let's go to the next. Johnson & Johnson. Wow, here's the high for the year. Here's the low for the year. And it actually made a lower low, lower high. It's a weak loser. Right here, see that high of the year, low of the year. Money's not flowing into this. JP Morgan, another financial new high for the year, outstanding. Here's that year high for last year too. Even though it didn't take out the high of last year, as the index did, it's still proving well because it made a new high for the year, so it's doing better than other ones. Here we go. Coca-Cola. Here's the high for the year. Here's the low for the year, red. Yep, made a higher high, lower low. That's suspicious. Big panic selling, retracement, hitting that $60 rejection. Wow, that's concerning. McDonald's. Look at that, higher of the year earlier. Consolidation. So look at that, you had this markup, distribution, mark down, retracement, another bearish pin bar here. That's suspicious. That kind of candle. Big wick up there, rejection. So again, one could expect it's going to have a retracement somewhere. Point in time, it's going to retest this. It may not even take out the top, and that might be an opportunity bearish. Or it might just decline real fast. 3M. A lot of green for the past few days. Low of the year, high of the year. Still struggling to get up here for this swing high. Merck. These took out all these highs. And then pretty much, again, it's high the last year, took it out, consolidation, and it's their base on a lower low. This is suspicious again, same there. Swing high, bearish pin bar, consolidation, retest, failure. Yep, it looks like somebody does not want to be in the party. Nope, they're party pooper. Staircase pattern, lower low. Microsoft. Low of the year, high of the year, huge trading range for the year. And didn't make a high. That was 3 weeks ago. Huge consolidation, tight consolidation here. Interesting. This may be distribution. Very interesting. I say this because this candle, this red candle, the volume would be here on the bottom left when I hover over it. Watch this. This red candle, 135 million plus shares. 119 plus 199. So this 199 share, this huge volume here, it's interesting. It didn't close above that prior week, and it closed around midpoint. Yeah, maybe distribution, maybe smart money selling here. Very concerning. They may start having a markdown. Nike, here's the high for the year. Did take out this swing point right here. Let's remove that. There we go. Procter Gamble, oh, it's bad. Here's the high for the year. It's been dumping. Even this week, red, lower, lower, lower highs, garbage. Travelers, another financial, look at that. Swing point here, this blue horizontal line. May high, swing point, retested it, filled last week, filled this week. Big wicks on the top. Again, maybe distribution getting ready to occur. Might be a dump. So if those dump, then you might have these leadership ones dump too. Be concerned. Uniform November Hotel, big red dump today. This week. That's concerning. Visa, new high for the year. Where some of these other financials did not make new highs for the year, but they did trade big green candles. So Visa, being financial, is doing better than the JP Morgan, Goldman Sachs. Nice. Good. It's trading above the high of last year too. Nice. That's Visa. So how many people are carrying a balance on their credit card versus paying it off fully month to month? Verizon, low of the year, high of the year. It's garbage. Look at the history of this. Past 3 years, major being dumped distribution. So AT&T used to be on the Dow 30. It got removed. I think it was Walgreens that replaced it or something. Verizon is on the Dow 30. Well, there certainly are better companies to put on instead of Verizon. So don't be surprised into the next year, or maybe this month, there might be an announcement, or maybe like I said, next year might be an announcement that the Dow 30 would be adjusted. Get rid of the losers and put on the winners. And that would help the index too. It happens every so often. It happens very often on the Russell 2000, S&P 500. So we have red here, lower, low, lower, high. High volume. Distribution. Can't believe people actually bought it here. Wow. Better ones than this. Whiskey Bravo Alpha, Walgreens. Low of the year, reversal. High of the year. So it's not performing well. Again, there's better ones than this. You see what it's doing? It's a retracement. It's a retracement. Years ago, when they added Walgreens onto the Dow 30, I was shocked. I was like, really? Chose this company? Next. Walmart. Here's the high for the year. Here's the low for the year. What did we do here? We took out the swing low. When I took out the swing low here, the October low, that was prior week. And then this week, we made a lower high, lower low. The momentum's still down. It did close green. That's good. And the green candle closed inside that prior week. So the momentum to the downside may be reversing. Again, huge volume here. Very concerning. More volume off that one. Yep. So maybe it's going to be on consolidation and may continue going lower. So hands down, Dow 30 still super leadership. And we know which companies are helping it a lot. Thank you as always for spending just a little bit of your time with me. That's it for this video. Thanks for watching.